Yesterday, Bitcoin made here a new all-time high, is trading now here around $123,000 to the downside to get a small correction. And in this video today, we want to definitely talk about the next level we have to watch here about Bitcoin, because there are very crucial liquidations coming here in the market right now, even to the up and also to the downside. And we definitely also talk about the next zones where potentially getting here in a new long position, because there could potentially one more sign that we're heading here in direction of $120,000. So definitely stick around and let's directly start here. First of all, with our trade update. So here on our trade update, we currently seen our Bitcoin trade is still running. So here in profit, we also set a limit order right now down below here to get here a little bit more into our position. Otherwise, also our trade on BYDFi is still opened. Also here, we set a new order here on Bitcoin on $123,600. Kind of a little bit in a loss right now. Let's talk about also the next entry zones where you can potentially also get here in a new position, because yesterday I also closed my Bitcoin position here at $80 in profit, exactly here on the high on $24,700. So kind of like a little bit close to the all-time high. There I also take some profits over there, because I expect that we're getting here one more leg to the downside before we getting here into other levels. Our other trades are still open, so Link, Solana, AVAX and also Ethereum doing still well. Also a dot position, which is kind of like in a little bit in a loss, but it's kind of all fine. So we will also speak about our next positions here right now. But first of all, quick look about the Bitcoin ETF data, because yesterday we saw a massive ETF data getting here into the market. Over $1 billion got here in the market. Also the previous day on the 3 of October, we also get here kind of like a $1 billion of US in the market right now. The journal last week for Bitcoin, super bullish here. That's basically also all the reason why we're getting here into new all-time highs kind of days and the days before. So now we came here to a very crucial level right now, and this is here around $123,300. So this kind of level definitely needs to hold, because otherwise we can potentially get here one more leg to the downside in direction of $122,700. We will also talk about briefly about the liquidations, because here comes something interesting in. So we're building up a lot of liquidity also to the upside, which could potentially means that we're getting here one more leg even also to the upside. But there is one chart which could potentially get us the indicator that we already reached our top. But for this one later on, so definitely stick around here till the very end. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel and even also to give a like also for this update video. I'm doing here kind of like every time in the week update videos for you. So definitely be part of the next ones. And when we're getting here back to the liquidation, we can also see there's a lot of liquidity sitting down below us. So even also here, $121,000 starting the main liquidity up to the direction of $116,500. So potentially there could be a scenario that we're getting here one more leg to the downside. And by talking about this one more leg to the downside, and by this one we already see here broken our support line to the downside. So our uptrend is here on the 15-minute chart still not intact right now. So as soon as possible here into higher levels in the direction of $123,000. But we have also talked about one scenario what could potentially playing out here right now, and this is exactly our M pattern here right now. So we have here also kind of like M pattern building here, potentially getting here into lower levels as soon we are breaking our neckline here at $122,500. So this is exactly a very crucial level, which means here we're getting here sideways support level also here. So this is also definitely what we have to see here right now, getting here some support and then flip this support as soon as possible into higher levels, because otherwise it could potentially also getting here the trade target of our M pattern to the downside, which could potentially get here us into direction of $120,000, $119,200. So be aware of getting here maybe to losing here decent momentum to the downside, getting here one more leg, and then grab also the liquidity down below here before we getting here in direction of $123,000 again. But when we zoom out a little bit on the 4-hourly chart, we can clearly see our trade target didn't reach here yet. So trade target is here $128,000. So you're potentially just getting here one more leg to the downside and then get here recovery to the upside. Exactly what we've seen many times before. Get this massive run to the upside, saw a consolidation to the downside, a little bit sideways move, leg to the upside, consolidation to the downside, grab all the liquidity down there, and then the next move to the upside. Also here, some movements to the downside, hopefully getting here a little bit more sideways move, even also flip the indicators. We will talk about the indicators later, and then get the next leg to the upside. So this is also a very good opportunity to get here in a new long position, and especially here on Bitcoin, the next long positions. So kind of like a little bit in loss, but we having also set a new limit order here at this kind of level, $123,300 US, because as soon we are getting here some more momentum here on the downside, we could potentially also see here the next leg into the all-time high, and it also gave us a next potential move here in direction of $126,000 US, with potentially even also getting here like to our trade target, already 4% to the upside, to the all-time high 2.3%, which 10x leverage would be here kind of around 20 to 40% to the upside. So definitely a good risk reward ratio here. And if you're looking for a cheap exchange where you can also get here into new trade position, just go in the video description. There you'll find a link first of all here to BitUnix. There you will get a 20% deposit bonus, even also trading level number 1, absolutely for free. And also you can also do copy trading here on BYDFi by just following all my trades I'm doing here on this channel. So also a link down below in the video description. And on BYDFi you can also claim your deposit bonus up to $8,000 US here. So definitely check out these both links in the video description. But otherwise, let's go here to the main outlook for our Bitcoin chart here on the weekly time frame. And here we can perfectly see in the last run, we also get here closer to our top target here on the Bitcoin market, especially here when we zoom a little bit more into the market, we can potentially see here to topping out in around end of October. So it not means we should be 100% topping out here in October, but mainly if we are looking in the past before, also here Bitcoin saw his top here in the end of this cycle, kind of like in the end of these green lines. And this was exactly here, or is facing exactly right now here in kind of like end of October. For sure, it can be a little bit different, but as soon we're getting here in these kind of levels, this is the moment where you definitely check out. This is the moment where you should definitely take here some profits from the market. Top target would be here in kind of the middle of the green line and the red line. So the top line, especially here last bull run top, also made here exactly in the middle of the line, which also potentially giving here us to $144,000 US, which could be in alignment with our main target here sitting between $128,000 and $140,000 US. And I will definitely also take profits here from all my trades we're building up in the last couple of weeks already. As soon we are breaking here these support line to the downside, which could potentially getting seen here in direction of end of October, beginning of November. Otherwise, nothing really changed on all my trades. So my Bitcoin position here on BitUnix is still open. Even also here, my next Bitcoin position is also building up there right now. So I will definitely scale here in the Bitcoin position much more higher as soon we're getting here one more leg to the downside, because I don't think we reached our top right now yet. There will be one more leg to the upside. And as soon I close all my positions here right now, I will definitely keep you updated here on the channel. So don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like this video, and then we see in the next update video, hopefully with a new Bitcoin all-time high tomorrow.